Before we start, please tell me about yourself.
Okay, so basically, my name is Sreeja, and I'm from Assam, Silchar, and I'm currently doing my end semester BCom.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Become.
and
Right.
yeah, BCom honors. I'm in my sixth semester. Yeah, that's it. I really like. I got to know about you from Rajni ma'am's video,
Hmm.
where she uploaded a session with you, which was really nice. And that's when I decided to email both of you guys that I wanted to do
Hmm.
a video with you guys. So that video, which was not happening, it happened with her,
Hmm. Yes.
and and it's been uploaded. Have you seen it?
No, actually, I don't. Actually, I'm trying to stay away from YouTube. Like, I am just
Okay.
consuming so much media that I have put a kind of restriction on myself that I have to stay away from it, even YouTube. So I only I'm only watching something which I have already downloaded. I don't go to my feed and look for new videos. But I will check it out. I'll check it out after this.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
I
really good
think
to hear.
that video on her channel like is going so popular, and because of it, I've got a few more emails. Like my channel is around like it doesn't get much views on my channel, but because of that video, I think I have got some
Yeah,
engagement
yeah,
also.
you have gone viral over there. People
Yes,
are just
yes.
wanting to have a video with you, wanting to
Hmm.
have a video with you. Yeah,
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 it's really weird. I used to think that, first of all, I was really scared of putting myself on the internet, like what people are going to think. But then I told myself, you have to change that factor, and I did that. But now that many people have watched my video, it feels really weird that what they are going to think about me. Like I could have done better. That's what I was thinking. But you have to keep that mentality aside. But yeah, it is doing nice.
yeah. The video went super viral, I guess. If you're saying so, the people are mailing you back
Hmm.
and forth. There has to be a reason for that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
like
done
not
well.
many. I get an email once a week, so it's not that I'm getting tons of.
Feel
I and
that.
see, I only record my sessions on Saturday and Sunday. Like rest of the day, I'm here and I work on my other, solo videos, and then I edit them. So my conversation only takes place on Saturday and Sunday. But today I was free and you texted me, so I thought let's do it.
Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. So I'm grateful for
Hmm.
that. That you
Yes,
decided.
thank you for writing. No, like it's not that we always have people, like even my channel is getting some attention. So people they write to me and say, "Let's talk." They don't think that what other person is doing, you know.
Yeah,
Right? I work, so it's not that I'm too busy, but I have to follow a kind of pattern. Otherwise, I'm just too much into it, and I'm not able to do other work.
yeah, yeah, definitely. So I hope I didn't hinder you so much.
No, no, not. I told you. I told you. Actually, I was writing something, but with other teachers were also there. So I thought I'm free. Let's talk. So, what do you
Yeah,
do in your free time?
okay, what do I do? I love to learn English, enhance
Hmm.
it more and more so that accuracy and fluency, just come because
Hmm.
my English was broken. My English was quite broken back then. 5 to 6 years ago, I come from an English medium school, and
Hmm.
but that still my English was quite broken. So that's when I decided, that I should do something about it and I should learn this language.
Hmm.
Like I should follow it like with much seriousness, rather than
Hmm.
just doing it randomly. So I put my 100% in learning this language, and
Hmm.
yeah, I think I'm doing well, and it gave me confidence also to converse with people. So yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
And what do you do apart from talking to people? You mentioned that you are putting 100%. So tell us about your routine, especially English learning, so that viewers who are watching they can take also inspiration from you.
definitely. So basically, there are so many features that comes on our social media handles.
Hmm.
Instagram, you can say there is Meta AI, there Google.
Hmm.
together
Hmm.
because so I definitely like people, your audience to 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 take the advantage of Meta AI and all of that, all those
Hmm.
features. Like take them seriously. Like just don't go through them for like for other entertainment purpose. Just go through them.
Hmm.
If you're really keen towards learning English language, you should try Meta AI on WhatsApp. All of that. You should come up with word and you should try to make a sentence with that word.
Hmm.
All of those things, all of those things makes you, all of those
A
things,
better speaker.
can can make you a better
Hmm.
person, can make you a great learner. So do
Hmm.
that. So go through it. That's it. And I also read books and all, and English movies,
Nice.
all of that. Yeah,
Hmm.
series, all of that. And I also follow interviews,
Hmm.
like interviews of Aishwarya Rai, Sushmita Sen, Priyanka Chopra. Priyanka Chopra, I love her. I definitely
Hmm.
adore her because like she's superb. And apart from her acting, keeping aside her acting part, she is like her the way she converses with people, the way she radiates the confidence in her, like it's beautiful.
Yes.
It's really beautiful, yeah. And her interviews are really awesome. I really enjoy.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, she speaks really nicely. And you have just surrounded yourself with this language. Like you are consuming a lot of media, you are talking to AI, and now you are talking to people, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
that's what I also tell my viewers and other learners also that if you are
This is my second.
sorry,
Sorry to interrupt.
hmm.
Sorry to interrupt, but this is my second
No,
video.
all right, all.
It's Rajni ma'am, and that it's you.
Hmm. Hmm. It's
Yeah,
nice. You are doing great. So I think no matter how much media you are consuming, if you're not producing anything out of it, you're not going to learn. Like learning English is a different thing, but learning to speak is also a different thing, right? So if you want
yeah,
to speak, there is no other options but to speak. Like you can surround yourself with all the media, watch movies, watch interviews, but if you're not speaking, you will still feel stuck. That why the hell I can't speak. So for that you have to take that that thing, go talk to some person or AI is nice, you can talk to it.
yeah. So yeah, I do that, and it has really helped me in my English speaking journey because I was my English was literally broken, and I
Hmm.
was like I had to do something about it because everyone out there is speaking English with so fluency and so accuracy that I had to do
Hmm.
it. There were no other
Yes.
options that was
Hmm.
left
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
me. So I had to do it. And what other than YouTube? What other than YouTube? Because there are so many, this is a free platform. Like
Exactly.
everyone can learn
YouTube is
from
great. Hmm.
everyone can learn anything. Like, do not just scroll mindlessly, do not watch any videos mindlessly, just go through the videos which you are literally interested. Like each and every content are there on YouTube. Like you have to decide what you should
Hmm.
consume.
Exactly.
That's it.
And are you familiar with this term called brain rot? Brain rot, ROT.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Like,
I think that when you are trying to learn something, our brain tells us to just keep consuming, and we forget that we are even learning a thing, right? It doesn't matter whether, even if you're learning English, you know that you are not being productive by watching those videos, but you mindlessly watch shorts and, random entertaining videos. Do you think
happen.
it is good? Do you think is it good?
No, I don't think it's good. I mean, you should have a control over it, over over
Hmm.
your fingertips. You should have a control.
Hmm.
You should.
And
You should. Yeah.
and how can somebody who is struggling with that can do that? For example, it is addictive. Like YouTube is
Yeah.
addictive. Other social media platforms are also. So how can we control that part where we know that we have to be mindful and we should not just scroll mindlessly? How can we stick to ourselves?
Okay. Now really put me on the spot, but I just want to.
just tell your experience. You don't have to.
Okay. So the thing is that I was mindlessly scrolling. I still do sometimes, but now
Hmm.
I'm trying to control. I'm trying to control this thing. That I have to watch videos which I am interested, which will help me grow. Not only
Hmm.
English journey, not only English videos, anything.
Hmm.
Related to my academics, anything which I am interested on, I do. I enjoy videos of that, and otherwise I just
Hmm.
don't go there for random purpose. Like it took me months to do that. Otherwise, I was also
Hmm.
mindlessly scrolling, not only on YouTube, on Netflix,
Hmm.
on any web series shows or anything. Yeah, on any
Hmm.
platform, not on YouTube particularly.
So I think you have got a control over it now.
Yeah, I can say that.
All right. So apart from learning English, do you do anything else, like related to your academic stuff?
Um, I like to know about computer stuff, and like
Hmm.
the technology stuff.
Hmm.
So I was doing a course, but I was doing a course which was the diploma thing
Hmm.
in computer. And yeah, I like English. I like, and then I like to know about technology. And these are
Hmm.
the two things. And another thing which I like is dancing. So there are three things which I like. So yeah, these are the three things which I like, which I love.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hmm. And you
yeah.
mentioned that you also like to read books. So what kind of books are you into?
Okay. I pick up random overhyped books that are in the market. I just grab them. I don't know what. but,
Why?
but no,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah. But my mind tells me you should buy it. So I purchase it,
Hmm.
and then
Hmm.
and then I go through it. I don't go through it like I have to like I have to force feed it. I have to do
Hmm.
it. I have to, very in a very relaxing in a very relaxing manner. I just
Hmm.
I didn't force myself to finish it in one go, in one sitting.
Hmm.
I do that. Yeah. I
So,
take
which was the last book you read?
last book was pretty much normal book. I don't remember. I think my attitude is everything. I think that the short book. I
Oh,
don't remember.
self-help book?
Yeah, it's a self-help
Was it
book.
self? Hmm. So, do you have any favorite genre that you like to read? Like even in the famous categories, do you have anything that you like to read?
No, I don't have. I just pick up randomly and I just started. I don't. I
Hmm.
didn't focus on all of that. So yeah, yeah.
And do you have any favorite book?
Not yet. Not yet. I can say
Not
I
yet.
don't. Yeah, I
Hmm.
don't have. What about you? Tell me something about you, like your reading books and all stuff.
Yeah, I read almost every day, and I read fiction mostly. So there are just so many to choose one. Recently, I have been reading for the past 1.5 months. It's a series. It is called a Stormlight Archive. So it's a fantasy world, and it's just so good. It's so addictive. I don't want to do anything else but to read that book. But when I'm reading that, I feel so guilty that I could be doing something else. I could be doing some more productive thing. So I'm restricting. Yeah,
Yeah,
go on, go on.
but I think the part that you must be reading is so hooked.
Hmm.
You just got
Yes,
hooked.
exactly. Hmm. And those books are thick, like 1300 pages, 1200 pages. But I'm just so much into it that once I start reading it, I don't want to put it. So I started in November, I think, November, and I read two part of that in a single month. Like I read it. And then I told myself, no, you don't have to read the third part. Take a break, take a break. And then I was reading something light in between that. But now I have again picked it up. And last night, last night I just wanted to read a single chapter and I just kept on reading. And it was already 12. So my choice is very simple. I like to read something fictional. And if I'm interested into that author, so I go and read everything from that author. So that's what I do.
Nice. Who is, what is your favorite genre and who is your favorite author?
It is fiction. It is fiction,
It's a
and my current favorite is Dostoevsky, Fyodor Dostoevsky. And earlier, it used to be again Paulo Coelho is another my favorite because of him I started reading plain text. Before that, I was just reading manga, comics, Japanese comics. So there are just so many to choose one, and even in terms of
yeah.
manga, there are so many good authors that it's not just because of their art but their storytelling also. They are just so good, and their names are really difficult to pronounce. So I know about Fyodor Dostoevsky because I see him every day. I read like very often. like regularly I read him, but those Japanese authors I can't even recall their names. But there is this also there is this author. He is also from Japan. His name is Haruki Murakami. He writes really absurd stories. Like when you are reading it, it's just so addictive. But at the same time, you will question yourself whether you should be reading that or not. Like he writes some of the most absurd things. So
Okay.
these are my favorite authors.
I'm taking a note right now in my mind.
No, no, you can like I have talked about them on my channel. You can check out those videos. So are you
Yeah,
planning
yeah,
to
sure.
watch anything? Are you planning to watch
Sorry.
anything this year? Are you planning to watch anything new this year? Like any web show, any movies that you are planning to watch?
I think I don't have anything particular in my on my mind, but I think
Hmm.
I'll watch more and more those English series and Korean, and I'm very interested in knowing the anime
Anime,
series.
yeah. I used to watch anime a lot. Like I was a nerd. I did nothing but watched anime when I was in class 11th and 12th during lockdown.
Yeah, I think now I'm okay. Sorry. Now I think I'm forcing myself to watch only videos that is going to help
Hmm.
me evolve. So I'm like,
Hmm.
don't watch it for entertainment purpose. Watch it if it's going to benefit you. So I'm forcing
Hmm.
myself. I'm forcing myself in a way. I don't know it's
No, no,
good or
but
bad.
if you start watching anime, you will forget about learning. It will be just entertainment. They are just so good.
Yeah, no,
Have
no,
you watched
not. Yeah, yeah, continue. Sorry.
have you watched any anime or are you planning to watch?
Yeah, I'm planning to watch it.
I can
There's so.
recommend.
Yeah, sure, you can. So yeah, definitely go ahead.
I
I would
think
love.
you should start with Death Note. There is a series called Death Note, and it's a very short one. So you can start with that, and then One Punch Man. Like there is this bald guy, very strong, but it's really funny. And One
Okay,
Piece, you
okay.
should watch One Piece. One Piece is really long, like more than 1,000 episodes, and still ongoing. But it's a great story. I love
Okay.
One Piece.
Yeah, where should I find it? The videos.
I think mm, you can get it. Some of the animes are on Netflix, but if you can pirate it.
Okay, okay, okay. I've heard about the Death Note, and now I think I'll watch it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should. You should. Death Note is so good, and there are so many. You can watch Your Lie in April. April. I think. I hope the name is correct. And you should watch the movies. I have just got so many recommendations. If I start talking about it, I won't stop.
yeah. The thing that you mentioned, where you are confused, is it correct
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
was it right
Hmm.
pronunciation? You are literally. I'm not judging you because I don't know myself about anything.
Hmm. Hmm.
About
No, no.
about,
I'm talking about the name. Your Lie in April. The name.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
confused about that. So
yeah.
and then you should watch Studio Ghibli movies. Like everything from Studio Ghibli is great. Like have you heard of Spirited Away or Princess
No,
Mononoke? No.
no.
So you should check them out. Like these movies are all great. And then Your Name. There is a movie called Your Name. Animation is out of this world. Story is great. Music is great. And one more last recommendation: A Silent Voice.
Okay, okay. I'll watch it.
A Silent Voice. These all are like my favorite, and they're just so good. Once you start watching them, you will not stop. You'll want more.
Yeah. Okay,
So do you
so
want to talk about anything else?
yeah, so I wanted to know something. How are you in when you learn a particular language or something? Uh,
Hmm.
you have the tendency to influence people. So are you on the influential journey or something to let others?
Exactly. Exactly. The reason this is a really nice question, first of all, because I started my channel to improve myself. I never knew I could influence others, right? So when I started talking about books, I was receiving some 200 views, 100 views, but the comments were really nice. I used to wait for somebody's comment, and it really motivated me. Then once, and of course, I used to consume media a lot, so these conversational videos were recommended. So I watched a video of Santa ma'am, and of course Rajni's through. So then I thought that I can also start doing it, and I had my first conversation with Santa ma'am, and I saw the potential that how a language can bring changes in other people's life, and I can do it if I become good enough, and if I start providing in a structured manner. And now that I teach students online, I can see it. Even though I'm being paid, but I can see that I'm able to make a change in their life. So it's a great thing, and I'm working on it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And and what other is there any other language apart from this Hindi and English, apart from these two
Yeah,
language?
yeah. I know some 3 4 languages. I know Bhojpuri, so I think I was born in. I'm from Bihar, so I have to know Bhojpuri. I speak all the time if I'm at home. Second, Hindi. Third, Urdu. When I was a kid,
Okay.
my mom forced me to learn Urdu, and I'm really grateful to her that she did. And then Arabic. I can only read it, but I cannot comprehend it. Like I can read the text, I cannot understand what the text means, right? And then of course English. So I know 5 languages if Bhojpuri counts.
Okay, that's great. So
What about you?
no, I just know only I'm a Bengali. So,
Hmm.
so I know Bengali language, which is
Hmm.
Bangla, and
Hmm.
then English, then Hindi. That's it. And I was learning that language, German's language,
Hmm.
yeah, German. So,
Hmm.
so okay. So, what is this called, by the way? German language,
German,
right?
I think.
Am I-
German it is called. Hmm. German, it
Yeah,
is called German.
yeah. Germany. Yeah. So I just got confused. Germany. Am I
I
speaking
think
right
Germany
now?
is the country.
Yeah. So I was maintaining a notebook,
Hmm.
where I was watching videos of German YouTubers, and they were conversing,
Hmm.
and they were translating into English, and also I just know a little bit of German language,
Nice.
not really.
At least. Hmm.
Yeah,
And yeah, that's and I like to watch movies in original languages. So I'm interested in languages, but I don't want to learn them. If I'm watching a Japanese movie or a Korean movie, I like to keep the language, the original one, even Tamil or Telugu. So I don't want to learn them. I don't have all the time in the world, but I like to watch original. Like I like to keep the medium original with English subtitles. What about you? Do you go with dub?
yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Or if there's subtitles, I just go through that way. But then
Hmm.
I want to know the story, the plot, everything. If I watching some other
Hmm.
regional, I'll be
Hmm.
confused. What is going on? Like,
No, because I'm watching anime and I'm so used to reading subtitles, so there is no problem with that.
I also that's what I'm saying. I go through subtitles and all. If there is an option, sometimes there's
Hmm.
no option available for
Yes, yes,
for
yes.
guys. Though no
Hmm.
Hindi dub nothing. So if there is option, I go through them. If there is no option for subtitles for Hindi dub, then I just
Hmm.
cancel them. I just watch them.
Hmm. I think some of the
That's
teachers
something.
are calling me, so
It was
it
lovely. It
was
was
lovely
lovely.
chatting with you, and mhm.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
hope we can do it in future too.